Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Thursday's edition of Media Plus Daily News. First, the headlines. Irish Puja Committee denies allegations. Trauma hit rape victim. And Katha Goshti folklores of Northeast held in the city. Now the news in detail. The Irish Shillong Puja Committee, Bishnapur, recently came up in the news for misusing the Senkhasi sacred flag on the day of immersion of goddess Durga. The allegation was levelled against them by the Senkhasi Rewrite Laban just a day after the immersion was over, stating that the Puja Committee kept the sacred flag of Senkhasi at the hands of goddess Durga. Besides, it was also alleged that the flag was immersed along with the goddess at the river Waumkra. Shocked by the allegation levelled against them, the Puja Committee stated that the allegation was totally false and baseless. Clarifying on the said false and baseless allegation levelled against the Irish Puja Committee, which is a committee set in the name of Laban legislator Sanbor Shulai's late mother, with Shulai himself as the president of the Puja Committee, gave a press conference on Thursday. While addressing a press conference, Sanbor Shulai said, all allegations levelled against them on the misuse of the Senkhasi sacred flag is false and baseless. He also said that the Puja Committee does not have any idea that such flag was used during the celebration and was deeply surprised when they saw the allegations which came up in some of the local daily newspapers. He also informed that during the on-spot verification by the magistrate, it was never found that the committee used the flag of any religious group or organization. Besides, Shulai said that as per the knowledge, the Puja Committee, which was set up in the name of his late mother, they have never resolved to use any flag or symbol of any religion or of any organization, as the puja is purely a religious matter of the believers professing Hinduism. However, Shulai strongly believed and informed that all allegations are purely politically motivated by the vested interest of a few people, and the political move is to tarnish the image of the Puja Committee. Meanwhile, Shulai said that the Puja Committee met the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills District and submitted a representation to him seeking his intervention on the matter.
Goddess of Durga. And during the immersion day also, like what we have seen in the statement which come out in the Nongsainima, that so fast, this few vested interest, they have taken the photograph, which the reason best known to them. We are not aware about this. On the same day, within that in that short span of time, they went to the DC, to the telephone the DC, that this Puja Committee is misuse the flag, and the DC have then on their verbal complaint, the DC have instructed the magistrate concerned, and the magistrate on spot verification they have found that the flag was not there. Allegations against misuse of Senkhasi flag is totally false and baseless. We have never used or misused the flag of the Senkhasi as alleged or any organization, because we abide as per the Constitution of India. We are all secular.
Trauma hit the 8-year-old girl who was raped by one Batistar Kurkalang, a resident of Mille Mauri. Civil Society Women's Organization President Irene Hujong on Thursday informed that the victim has been referred by the PHC Mauplang to undergo treatment at Ganesh Das Hospital as there were complications with her health. It may be mentioned here that Kurkalang raped the minor girl of 8 years recently. However, the incident came to light only on Tuesday when the members of the CSWO intervened on the matter and went to Mille Mauri to arrest the culprit. However, Hujon informed that Kurkalong had confessed the crime committed by him against the minor girl in front of the Maungap police, who later handed him over to the Laban police station.
Arsin. 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 Benda uya thohak lam chen. Mama kami ente. Kendang arsin ni. Kelung kang la bon sen malale. Kan no sen. Ngap ken ka kam bu ya. Sidang le.
Viewers, we will now take a very short break. Do stay tuned.
Hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy, hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy, hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy, hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy. Hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy, hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy, hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy, hoppy bee, hoppy hoppy.
Baby skin is 3 times thinner than adult skin, which is why it loses moisture very quickly. Johnson's Baby Lotion has 24-hour moisture lock, which keeps skin baby soft all day long. Johnson's Baby Lotion.
कपड़ा यूज करोगी तो दाग का डर तो रहेगा ही। फिर इंटरव्यू पे कंसंट्रेट कैसे करोगी? हाँ, पर यही सोच तो बदलनी है। स्टे फ्री सिक्योर बेटर सुरक्षा देता है।
स्टे फ्री सिक्योर विंग्स में है सुपर अब्जॉर्ब सेंटर और लीक प्रोटेक्ट डिजाइन, जिसके साथ ये सूखे 5 गुना ज्यादा।
अब वक्त है बदलने का।
अब एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग प्रोटेक्शन के लिए है एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग पैड स्टे फ्री सिक्योर एक्स्ट्रा लार्ज।
पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा न उठाओ। पर्दा जो उठ गया तो मॉइस्चर उड़ जाएगा।
ग्लिसरीन और विटामिन ई युक्त जॉनसन्स बेबी क्रीम जो चढ़ाए मॉइस्चर का पर्दा और स्किन रखे बेबी सॉफ्ट। जॉनसन्स बेबी क्रीम।
Nitra offers solution behind State Central Library just above Segal Enterprise at Keating Road, Shillong, has newly launched water and scratch-proof furniture. Besides these, there are a huge variety of executive or general and small executive tables, more than 100 variety of fixed or revolving and executive chairs, complete range of high quality steel furniture, more than 25 sofa sets displayed, plus study or computer tables, bookshelves, conference table, workstations, security lockers and a lot more. Meghalaya's biggest and cheapest office furniture showroom. The prices are guaranteed to be cheapest in Meghalaya. In fact, there's a 1-year free service and a free home delivery. Well, there's ample parking space as well just below the showroom. You can call us up at the numbers 2500958.
Who can apply for employment under the Act? All adult members of a rural household who have a job card. Women will get priority and 1/3 of beneficiaries under the program are to be women. Can individual application for work be submitted? Yes. Registration of employment seekers is done household-wise. How can one apply for work? An adult holding a job card has to submit an application on a plain paper in writing to the program officer at block level. How many days of the year can one get this employment? A household is entitled to 100 days of work in a financial year. The work duration shall ordinarily be for at least 14 days continuously. When can one get employment? Within 15 days of submitting the application or from the day of work is demanded. Who will allot employment? The program officer, whoever has been requested. How will one know that one has been given employment? Within 15 days, a letter will be sent by the Gram Panchayat program officer. There will be a public notice displayed on the notice board of the office of the program officer at the block level, providing information on the place, date and the names of those provided employment. What has the applicant to do once the employment letter has been received? Report for work with job card on the date specified at the site where work has been allotted. What are the wages he or she will get? The statutory minimum wage applicable to agricultural workers in the state. What will be the mode of payment? Both are permitted under the Act. If wages are paid on a piece rate basis, the schedule of rates has to be such that a person working for 7 hours would normally earn the minimum wage. When will wages be paid? Wages are to be paid every week or in any case not later than a fortnight after the date on which such work was done. A proportion of the wages in cash may be paid on a daily basis. What facilities are to be made available to workers? Safe drinking water, shade for children, periods of rest and first aid box with adequate material for emergency treatment for minor injuries and other health hazards. Where will work be provided? Within 5 kilometers of applicant's residence. If employment is provided beyond 5-kilometer radius of the applicant's residence, then he or she is entitled to 10% of additional wages towards transport and living expenses. If some persons are directed for work beyond 5 kilometers, then persons older in age and women shall be given for work on work sites nearer to the villages. What happens if employment is not given to the eligible applicant? He shall be provided unemployment allowance as per terms and conditions laid down. Allowance rate 25% of the wage rate for the first 30 days and 50% of the wage rate after during the financial year subject to the household entitlements of days of employment. What type of work will be given? An important objective of scheme is to create durable assets and strengthen the livelihood resource base of the rural poor. Work done through contractors is not permissible. The kind of works permissible under the program and according to priority are water conservation and water harvesting, drought proofing, afforestation and tree plantation, irrigation canals including micro and minor irrigation works, provision of irrigation facility to land owned by households belonging to the SC and ST or to land beneficiaries of land reforms or that of the beneficiaries under the Indira Awas Yojana of the Government of India, renovation of traditional water bodies including desilting of tanks, land development, flood control and protection works including drainage in waterlogged areas, rural connectivity to provide all-weather access. The construction of roads may include culverts where necessary and within the village area culverts may be taken up along with the drains and any work which may be notified by the central government in consultation with the state government. How are program functionaries accountable for what they do? They are accountable through continuous and concurrent evaluation and audit of the program by internal as well as external evaluators. What are the provisions for a worker? In case of accidents, free medical treatment from the state government. In case of hospitalization of the injured laborer, complete treatment, medicines, hospital accommodation without any charge and that he or she will be entitled for daily allowance which shall not be less than 50% of wage rate applicable. In case of death or permanent disability to the registered laborer due to accident at work site, an ex gratia payment of Rs 25,000 or such amount as may be notified by the central government shall be paid to the legal heir of the deceased or to the disabled as the case may be.
पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा न उठाओ, पर्दा जो उठ गया तो मॉइस्चर उड़ जाएगा।
ग्लिसरीन और विटामिन ई युक्त जॉनसन्स बेबी क्रीम जो चढ़ाए मॉइस्चर का पर्दा और स्किन रखे बेबी सॉफ्ट। जॉनसन्स बेबी क्रीम।
कपड़ा यूज करोगी तो दाग का डर तो रहेगा ही, फिर इंटरव्यू पे कंसंट्रेट कैसे करोगी? हाँ, पर यही सोच तो बदलनी है। स्टे फ्री सिक्योर बेटर सुरक्षा देता है।
स्टे फ्री सिक्योर विंग्स में है सुपर अब्जॉर्ब सेंटर और लीक प्रोटेक्ट डिजाइन, जिसके साथ ये सूखे 5 गुना ज्यादा।
अब वक्त है बदलने का।
अब एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग प्रोटेक्शन के लिए है एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग पैड स्टे फ्री सिक्योर एक्स्ट्रा लार्ज।
Baby skin is 3 times thinner than adult skin, which is why it loses moisture very quickly. Johnson's Baby Lotion has 24-hour moisture lock, which keeps skin baby soft all day long. Johnson's Baby Lotion.
Welcome back. The Northeastern Service, All India Radio Shillong, organized the Hindi program of folklores on Northeast called the Katha Goshti in the seminar hall of Usosotham State Central Library on Thursday. Addressing the gathering as the chief guest, Nehu Vice Chancellor Professor A.N. Rai said that with the coming up of television and the internet, it posed a challenge to the broadcasting media such as the All India Radio to reach the general masses. Highlighting the program, folklores of different northeastern states were being narrated. Dr. Milan Rani Jamaitia from Tripura narrated the Kokborak folklore. Meitei folklore was narrated by Dr. S. Lanchenba Meitei from Manipur. Dr. B.P. Philip Juvichu from Nagaland narrated the Ongami folklore besides others.
मनोरंजन का यही होता था, दादा दादी या गांव के बुजुर्ग लोग कहानियां कहते थे। टेलीविजन था नहीं, रेडियो भी बहुत कम थे उन दिनों। समय के साथ आकाशवाणी एक मुख्य स्रोत रहा है मनोरंजन का और विभिन्न तरह की जानकारियों का। एक समय था जबकि कृषि के बारे में या देश दुनिया के बारे में बहुत सारी जानकारियां आकाशवाणी के थ्रू हम लोगों तक आती थी। मनोरंजन के लिए भी लोग आकाशवाणी पे सुनते थे, नाटक, कथाएं, संगीत। तो एक तो ये है कि आकाशवाणी के लिए एक ये नया चैलेंज है कि कुछ इनोवेटिव आइडियाज जनरेट करें, लोगों तक जाएं, और उस दिशा में ये बहुत अच्छा प्रयत्न है। इस तरह के काफ़ी प्रयत्न आकाशवाणी के लोग कर रहे हैं और इस वजह से ये बहुत ही सराहनीय कार्य